welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, I was just told I had a part down here in my stall, a box. I see it down here. I'm thinking, come on out here. Yes, that's exactly what it is. This transmission that we ordered 2 weeks ago. Guys, oh my goodness, this is off of a minivan. I think the first year, 2011. Okay. Now, my estimate was not this. Tell you how fearful some shops are, even dealerships. Okay, and a lot of it got to do with personnel, but we don't have that problem here because we have the best personnel that your car has to offer. Okay, we have the best people here, man. They're some of the best techs on this side of the country here. Now, what I want to talk about is, this is not the estimate that I wrote. I think my estimate was changed to reflect this. This car had a whine in it. Bzzz, you know how you starve your pump out? Lack of maintenance, guys. They was not keeping up their maintenance, and they in essence starved their pump and burn it out. Okay, now if your pump is whining and starving, not getting the fluid, it's not going to pump. It's not going to deliver the fluid pressure to. It's not going to do its job. It can't do its job because it's unable to pump. Guys, the front pump is just like your heart, okay, in your body, the human body, the heart. Just like an oil pump is the heart and soul of an engine. Front pump on a transmission. That might be a terrible example, but y'all see where I'm going with it. In other words, the pump is very important to the transmission operation. All right, now, my estimate was to remove the trans, replace. You can't repair a worn, gears are worn inside that front pump, so I'm not going to try to repair that. But I did write an estimate to replace the torque converter, the front pump, and recondition the trans, meaning overhaul it, replace all the seals and all the gas, because that was all what's wrong with it based off my diagnosis. All right, the codes that I had and the checks and everything that I made, I deemed that necessary to fix the car. Had that been my car, yes, that's what I would have did. But when I gave that estimate to the shop management or whatever, of course, they want to take out all the rest. I can't really blame them, guys. I think they got burnt a couple of times. And I can't single me out because me is us. There's no I in team. We, all right? When a customer leave here and go, they're not going to say, that guy JT messed up my car. They're going to say, the business, the established such and such Chrysler Plymouth messed up my car. They don't know. In some cases, they don't even know who worked on that car. All they know is the establishment messed up their car. All right. So in order to cut out any risk, management will find a way to include a complete unit in the estimate. And this is what I got. All right. So I got a unit I got to install. No big deal. It cuts out. I mean, I'm going to lose labor. In order to replace this, you're just going to get paid R&R time. To recondition, you would get a lot more labor. But that's not why I recondition. I'm just a fixer, a repairer. I'm one of those guys that like to fix things. Do it need a transmission? It could have been saved, but I understand. That's my whole point. I understand why they're doing this. And besides, guys, you get a full 3-year, 100,000-mile warranty on this. Okay, this could very well be the last transmission you ever need. All right, because it's covered from that point. So that could have been a deciding factor in whether they sold the unit or not. So I'm not the owner. I'm not the boss. So it's not my call. All right. So I just want to chop that up. Now I gotta let me go over something because I got a comment, a question on my YouTube channel. Let me go over here, guys. Let me show y'all something. All right, guys. So over here, this is one we did a while back. This is headed to the scrap yard. They didn't want this insurance job. They didn't get a new transmission. They got a used transmission, so I had to replace that. But my man Cody Bristol on YouTube, he was asking me some questions concerning the compounder, guys. Y'all know there's a compound on a 62 TE. All right. Controls, I want to say first gear, maybe 6 gears. God, I can't remember. Anyway, he gonna try to do his compounder without removing the transmission. Is it possible? Absolutely, guy. Now what I can do, Cody, since this is going to the scrapper and it's sitting right here, I could actually show you. Matter of fact, since you are a subscriber, I pull this cover off. Okay, it's gonna be a big bolt on the nut. Take that off. What the problem Cody having? He's trying to make sure he's gonna be able to get it out. I have no idea what a tool at. The proper tool to use. I suggest you use the proper tool, but if you don't have it, you can't use it. It's simple as that. So then you go to plan B. There's a way to get it out without the tool. Like I said in our comments, I had that strolling by. You can use a couple pry bars to just simply pry it out. Be very careful, but it's doable. So I'm gonna try to yank this off and see if I can actually show you, Cody. All right, hold tight, baby. I'm hoping I can get this in on this video. Let's see what I can do. Stay tuned. All right, my man Cody Bristow, we're back, man. Yes, you saw me remove that pan. Of course, take your socket to remove the bolt. This is semi-staked, so hopefully your impact is strong enough. You working at home, guy. Hopefully you got some air tools. Your impact strong enough to break this stake because you're fighting up against these little splines right here. So once you get that off, of course, you don't need a special tool to pick up on the gear. You need to pay close attention to the shim, guys. It's very important. Make sure that go back in the right place. All of that is after you remove the snap ring. Make sure you notice this snap ring is beveled. All right, so make sure you put it back in the same make sure you put the bevel side the way it came out. Okay, that's very important. Now the reason I have to stop is it just dawned on me that there's like 3 transfer tubes going in here, guys. So I can't just pick this out. I was going to show you how to get this out without a tool, but unfortunately the valve body has to come out because of those 3 transfer tubes. You're gonna have to get that out.